Hello, welcome to the Global Commons. Recently, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif gave an interview to Al Arabian News, and he said that Pakistan has learned lesson from the wars against the India. It admitted by him in the very publicly that Pakistan learned lesson and said that the toll of the war is very high on Pakistan. He said that the three wars with India introduced the lot of poverty in Pakistan. Pakistan is facing unemployment problem, and he also said that we are in the severe distress, and Pakistan is facing the severe economic crisis because of such war. He admitted openly in such interviews. He said that Pakistan is away from the peace, and Pakistan want now peace, and he said that he want honest talk with India as on the Harris issue, and he want that we want some peace between two nations. Now the diplomatic things coming from the Pakistan in first time in so many years. He said now if we analyze the Pakistan, that Pakistan is facing so many threats and so many disturbances from the all the parameters, like they have the economic crisis. There is no dollars left in their forex reserve, very less, and it's just sufficient for the 2 weeks. They have the terrorism. Actually, Pakistan created terrorism against India, but now they are facing such challenges. The Taliban, which are active in the Pakistan, and they are running the parallel government mainly in the northwestern region, and they are giving the opening threats to the politician, and they are against the some reform like in education and other things. So that's become headache for the Pakistani government. Not just this, they have the political instability. Army controls and interferes government frequently. Imran Khan, who is now in not power, he already threatened government, and he taken the big rallies, and that's also the challenge in front of the government. So in some cases, the Pakistan is not in the mood to afford any battle or any mismatch with the India. So that's why the Pakistan giving some passive, such a passive statement. And like India have the IS officer. Same thing is that Pakistan have the public administrative service like that, name as a PAS. So while addressing such officers, he said that literally he used the word beg. He said that it's simple for the nuclear power, that is Pakistan, to beg for the more loans, and he used the word as the begging, and now it's clear that Pakistan is in the very severe position, and they have begging means they are not giving, countries are just promising and they are not giving them loans, and China saying that number trying to reach is not reachable. China is not even talking to them about the loans, because China saying that we already provided loans and we are not going to provide more loans, just pay the earlier loans. So they are also victim of the China's debt trap policy. And now is Pakistan feeling shameful, his prime minister, and he's admitting openly, many criticizing him because of this, but this is the what he said in reality. But how this is the things happening in the what is the opinion in Pakistan about the India, then that's the very positive nowadays. All Pakistani media praising the Indian government lot, and he praising the Prime Minister Modi also. Actually, Pakistani media praises in some of the debate, but that's happened in the TV news channel. But this time now happening in the print media, in newspapers, like the Dawn newspaper, the Tribune newspaper. They are the praising India in editorial pages, and editorial pages are the generally not a newspaper, but they are intellectual papers, and that's showing that's the India stature, and the Pakistan now accepting the India as a global powers and the rising his stature. Actually, the one expert there, Shahbaz Chaudhary, he written the articles on India, and he said that the Russia have under the American sanction, and nobody can trade freely with Russia, but exception is India. India is buying oil with the higher and higher proportion and with the discount and his own terms, with preferred terms. He is using such words. He's saying that both the powers, superpowers like USA and the Russia, are claiming that India is our ally, our partner, and that's showing the how important is India in the 21st century. Not just this, he's saying that India has agriculture products, and their production is the top notch and the matching the developed countries. They have the high yielding varieties, and their IT industry. India is the leader in the IT industry. Nobody can match in current days the India's position in the IT industry. So such a big industry developed by the India. That's what he's accepting. He also continues that India has the amasses the lot of fortune, and that's why India is not playing not just in Asia but in the globe. He is continuing in this that direction. He's given the one data is from 1992 to 2022. He said that in 1992 India's forex reserve was 9.2 billion USD, but later they works on that, and in 2004 after the serial government of Narasimha Rao, when the finance minister was Manmohan Singh, later Gujarat and the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government, after the repeated their works and hard works, India's reserve reached 100 billion USD in 2004. In 2014, it reached to the 252 billion USD thanks to Manmohan Singh government for that period. And in 2022, it's record break and it achieved nearly double the reserve in the 7 years, and it's situated on the 600 billion USD. That was the breaking, and that showing the India is how rising powers, and it is now the in the top 5 forex reserve countries. Again, on Article 370, he said that Pakistan never imagined, the never dreams that Article 370 will be removed. But the way India removed and the latter faced the globe, nobody, big nation, objected India and they criticized India openly. Even the Gulf countries are silent on that. India's stature in the Gulf countries is increasing. Let's see the Gulf countries like uh, Palestine, they are giving highest award even if India has a good relation with Israel. UAE has a good state, India has a good position in USA, UAE. Saudi Arabia investing the $72 billion in the India's economy. Even Pakistan is begging for the $8 billion after having the Saudi Arabia as a big brother. So that's what's Pakistan objecting. Mhm. He said that India is invited as a guest nation to the G7. G7 is very powerful and very developed nations like USA, Japan are there. India is invited for that as a guest nation, and India is a member of G20 nation. Pakistan is nowhere in the G20. That's what's the surprising thing for them. Now he is advising that India is a global power and the Pakistan should reconsider and redraw its policy because it is in the Pakistan's interest now. If Pakistan can't afford to live away with India, and it will be the very much serious impact on Pakistan. And he said that if Pakistan will lost in the history pages, nobody will take the Pakistan cognizance in the history if Pakistan stay away from the India. That's what he's saying. And according to the my guess that Pakistan if continues in such position, because Pakistan is taking the loans and he have to give the return those loans in the coming days. If Pakistan do not improve his indicator in economy, and then if such thing happen, then Pakistan will completely default in 2025, and this is the coming. So this is the time for the Pakistan to improve themselves. So how you feel this video? Please do let us know in the comment section. Thank you. Jai Hind.